tomorrow. Stand up, hey, Igbo people, Bayelsa people, stand up, stand up. You are champion. You are stand up, hey, Imo people, Bayelsa people, Kogi people. Tomorrow is a D-Day. Hey, stand up, Imo people, Bayelsa people, stand up, Imo people, Kogi people, stand up. Stand up for yourself. You are not doing it for anybody, you are doing it for yourself. So stand up, tomorrow is the D-Day. Imo people, Kogi people, stand up for yourself. Take charge of tomorrow. I salute you, Adekunle. Thank you very much for joining me, Adekunle. I see you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, tomorrow is the D-Day, guys. Imo State, Kogi people, Bayelsa people. Tomorrow is your day. So stand up and make it happen. So you are not doing it for anybody. For anybody. Adebisi Akim, I see you, Adebisi. Thank you very much for joining me. So you are not doing it for anybody. You are standing up for yourself, for your state, for the development of your place. Abdul Kadir Kure, I see you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me. Yeah, normally it's going to be another wonderful conversation today. I salute you wherever you are, guys. We are always right. Adebisi Akim, say, how are you doing? God bless you. God bless you as well. I salute you wherever you are. We are kings and queens and we overcome the world. This is a city boy movement, guys. So we are strong every day, giving them the authentic information that they don't like. Hey! Nah, I don't know, say so many people they hate too. Maris Adeshino, thank you very much. Maris Adeshino, I see you. Thank you very much for joining us. We are live and direct on all our platforms, guys. Yeah. So anyone that is good for you, you can watch. So yesterday they reported my video, report because I challenged them. We always expose them. They reported. They tried to shut down my page. I was speaking with Facebook. I said these guys are criminals, bunch of criminals. Gaba Ishako, I see you. Thank you very much, Gaba. Thank you very much for joining me, Gaba Ishaku. Ishaku, you say I always like the way you are talking, brother. Omotala said, "May God Almighty continue to increase your wisdom, my brother." Well done. Thank you very much, Omotala. I see you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You see, they thought that they can use their propaganda to destroy Nigeria, but all of that failed. All of that failed. The thing shocked them. They thought that they can use their propaganda to destroy this country. All of that failed. All of that failed. All of that failed. You understand me? All of that failed. Tomorrow now we are going to confirm it. If you look at all the comments they have been firing me, oh my God! Look at the way I'm just receiving bullets. What did I do? I'm just been receiving bullets from all center, everybody calling me, telling me, why am I talking about Hobu Zodima? How can you support Hobu Zodima in Imo State? I said there's nothing you can do. As it stands now, Hobu Zodima is the man for the moment. Hobu Zodima is coming back. So they are not happy because they thought that their propaganda will work. You understand me? They are not happy. I was in, I'm in many groups, of course. So in one of the groups, somebody wrote something and say, "Oh, Hobu Zodima put a picture." I tried to discredit Hobu Zodima, that Hobu Zodima buy people in Imo State. I said that is a lie. Hobu Zodima buy criminals, if at all there's criminal. If there's any buying, it's criminals that come to destroy or to run propaganda in his state, and we know them. These guys are IPOP criminals, Biafra criminals. You understand me? Coming to terrorize the state. You understand me? So ever since then, they don't like Hobu Zodima. Understand me? We all know the story. They don't like Hobu Zodima because Hobu Zodima have been exposing their criminality. The Hobu Zodima did not allow Biafra to flourish in Imo State. Even as they use their propaganda, Hobu Zodima stop it. So Today I made a video. I was like saying Hobu Zodima liberated Imo people. Hobu Zodima actually liberated Imo people. You understand, from the Biafra Lord. From you heard that man now. He was telling us that America is a Igbo name. That is, by the way, today. I just want to take it easy because today, you understand me? Today I'm not here to I just want to prepare your mind. Tomorrow is the D-Day. Imo State, of course, there's no doubt about that. Hobu Zodima have done a very good job. There are so many people giving testimony of what is happening in Imo State. In fact, we saw the interview of Hobu Zodima today on channels saying that he's even surprised what Ajero, that man, that stupid man Ajero, what he did in his state. That he's even surprised that he has a very cordial relationship with everybody, even the Labour Congress in the state, in Imo State. The workers are doing well, everybody's doing well, but he's very, very surprised that the national chairman, who is Ajero from Imo State, who came to cause problem in his state. That is very, very surprised, of what he's doing. So that is how to tell you that these guys, they have among themselves, they plan among themselves what to do to destabilize. Nobody should be arguing about that anymore because it's everywhere. We can see it. They failed in Imo State. They took it to Abuja. They are just there to destabilize the government. And I love the way the federal government is doing it. You just allow them to disgrace themselves. Simple. Michael, say good evening. More wisdom. Kudos to you. Thank you very much. Nonso Nwobu say he can never be well with you in this life. It's true. You are correct. He can never be well with you. Has it ever been well with you? It has never been well with you. It has never been well with you, man. Today they captured some IPOP criminals. Was it in Anambra that they're trying to, about 185 of them? I saw Ijele posted it. Yes, I mean, Ijele posted it how they tried to, whether they were gathering to do fundraising. You understand me? They captured them. Ijele was so happy that they captured them. I mean, thanks to Ijele for opening the eyes of so many people. I salute you, Yinga. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I see you. I see all of you. Oh my God, we are kings and queens, and we overcome the world, guys. We are the winning team. The city boy defeated all defeatables, and we have seen all the good things that the president have done. We are not hearing them talking about it because they are wicked people. We are not hearing them, even the media on Wise TV and others. We are not hearing. Only channels is even trying to do some important maybe program, to enlighten the people of what is going on. And that is why I was saying that the federal government need to have a process of informing Nigerians the activities of what they are doing and everything, which is very, very important. Look at the new contract that is awarded. How many contract for how many roads? Over 200 and something, whatever, that the federal government has awarded to construct roads across the country. So let us see how the ministers are going to do this time around. I get me now. Yes, I mean, let us see how the ministers are going to, because we know that Nigeria is not poor. We know that we have a lot of money in the country. You understand me? So many different roads, different contracts have been awarded several times. But these people, they did not do it. We remember Ike Ekweremadu, the East-West road that have been awarded, that contract have been awarded many, many times. But they did not do it. So let us see how this administration is going to handle this project. When I have seen it, over 250 road projects across the country awarded by the city boy. It's going to happen in the north, in the south, in the east, in the west. So these are the things that we are talking about. But you are not hearing them talking about these good things. So they are only here to be making noise. So yeah, tomorrow is the D-Day, guys. Imo State people, Kogi State people. I even repeated it here. I wanted to put Bayelsa State people on my YouTube. I repeat, Bayelsa State people, Imo people, Kogi people, stand up, because tomorrow is your D-Day. APC winning everywhere. APC winning because it's the government of President Tinubu. APC, and we must succeed. That's it. Doesn't matter what anybody comes to make noise. You understand me? And then the good news is that the PDP chairman stepped down. Abi, that's the news. So I saw that they say the PDP. Did I say PDP chairman? The PDP candidate in Imo State withdraw from the governorship election. Oh God. You don't finish now. I saw the news. Wait, let me see. What's his name? Samuel Anyanwu withdraw from the governorship election. It is finished now. We are the noisemakers making noise. We are the noise. When I tell you something, you think saying that noise. I told you people before. Wait, let me show you. Listen to this. Still on Imo Imo State.
Governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party for the November 11th, 2023 governorship election in the state, Senator Samuel Anyang, has withdrawn from the race.
You don't hear that?
Anyang has further directed.
Did you hear that? No, did you hear that? Samuel Anyang withdrawn from the state. Nonso Nwobi, my brother, just wake up. This government is not a government of joke. President Tinubu's government is not a joke. I'm just telling you. Oh, it's not only. Did you see what Asari Dokubo they did today in Rivers State? There is reconciliation of their indifferences. Asari Dokubo with Fubara and Wike, all of them say, let peace reign in Rivers State. I told you before, President Tinubu is a leader. He knows how to assemble everybody and make things work. You are going to see what is going to happen in Nigeria. We are already seeing progress. That is why I'm proud of Nigeria, guys. There is no other place that I'm so proud of. Oh my God, that's my own place. Nigeria for life. They there now. You understand me? Nigeria is the best place. I bet my dream my tea, guys. The thing just sweet me. The thing just then they vex because they tell them say Hobus Odima is coming back. I tell them say Hobus Odima is coming back. There's nothing that is going to stop. You don't hear the news? Listen, no.
Still on Imo State, the governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party for the November 11th, 2023 governorship election in the state,
okay,
Senator Samuel Anyang, has withdrawn from the race.
Did you hear that?
Anyang has further directed all his supporters towards the incumbent governor, Senator Hobus Odima. Speaking to his supporters in Owerri, the Imo State capital, on Wednesday, Anyang is also the immediate past national secretary of the opposition PDP. Said his decision to support the incumbent governor is based on the competence and capacity of Governor Ozodinma to deliver more dividends of democracy to Imo people in the next 4 years.
Did you hear that? This is the man. This is the man talking now. Samuel Anyang. He just withdraw from the case. He did not just withdraw from the case. He's saying everybody should support Hobus Odima because of his capacity, because of his development, his capacity, his will, and his ability, his leadership to bring justice, to bring development to the people of Imo State. Did you hear that? Listen to him talking. I'm not making noise. Everybody know that Hobus Odima is doing the best. But all these IPOP Biafra criminals trying to paint Hobus Odima black. We understand the story. We know why they are angry with Hobus Odima, because Hobus Odima stopped the activities of IPOP in Imo State. He makes sure that he captured them anywhere they appear. You understand me? So that is why they are not happy. We understand the story. But look at it now. The PDP candidate stepped down, withdrew, stepped down, any language you want to use for Hobus Odima. Listen.
I have no doubt in his capacity. I have no doubt in his capacity to deliver the dividend of democracy to Imolites, which of course is the expectation of all Imolites.
He said he do not have doubt. Oh, he did not have doubt of the capacity and leadership of Hobus Odima to deliver the dividends of democracy to the people of Imo. That's why I said that Hobus Odima liberated Imo people. Hobus Odima liberated Imo people from Biafra, Balafalot. You understand me? I'm telling you guys, follow who no road. That's the conversation. No noise. You understand me? So if you like, keep on reporting my page and be talking all kinds of. This one is Owolosi Oluwaseun using fake name. This is the IPOP criminals using fake name to be. You understand me? Using fake name. You use today you use Yoruba name. Tomorrow you use Akwa Ibom name. The next day you use a Do name and be running propaganda. What do you hope to achieve, my brother? Nigeria is the best. That's the truth. All of us are enjoying Nigeria. You understand me? It is only you, Biafra criminals, that are talking rubbish. Yet you are still enjoying the country. They are making noise. Did you see that? So yeah, I don't want to talk too much about that one because tomorrow is already here. Let us see what is going to I'm looking at all the states, Kogi State, Imo State, Bayelsa, APC. That is a sign that your state is about to experience prosperity, is about to experience development, because under the leadership of President Tinubu, all your state is going to be developed. You understand me? All your states, the governors, working in line with the president, of course, with the federal government, with the vision of the federal government to make sure that there's development in all the states. That is the most important thing. Anybody that wants to talk rubbish, run propaganda, you are free to run your propaganda. You understand me? Real Majid say, Insima, my guy, I greet you. Thank you very much, Real Majid. Thank you very much. We are kings and queens, and we overcome the world. You see, every day, the eye-punk criminals, they try to report my page to shut me down. They still see me. Now, waiting the pain they pass with that. My brother, I've already told you people, if you cannot bring down this page, we are going to expose all of them. Nwa Mara Ebuka Mike say, you can never get sense again. Living in UK and you are enjoying Nigeria. Mugu. Kenny Cool say you are confused. All these people, these are, can you see all the Biafra criminals? The thing they paint them. Biafra, there's nowhere. Lefa London, nowhere. Tomorrow, was it? Yeah. Tomorrow they have already started. You don't even need to check. Tomorrow now they will say that Canada is a Igbo name. I said tomorrow now they will tell us that Canada is Igbo name. Didn't you hear? They started singing Canada. I said very soon they will tell us that Canada is Igbo name. You see, they already started. They say America is Igbo name. I mean, he did not hear yesterday. He did not. They say America is Igbo name. It means America. Tomorrow now you will hear them say Canada is Igbo name. You can see na Ada. So there's Ada in Canada. Ada Canada. Wonders are never end. That shows the illiteracy of this group of idiots. Fluctuating themselves like smart people. They keep displacing themselves. You did not hear. Let me show you now. Those are the people commenting on my page. Tomorrow they say, I remember when Nnamdi Kanu started. Nnamdi Kanu say, anywhere you see people, women wear two-piece wrapper. That is Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu forget that even the Fulani people, they wear two-piece wrapper. I have not seen any tribe of people that tie wrapper like the Fulani people. They tie wrapper. So now they can see almost everybody say, hey, two-piece wrapper. Anywhere they tie two-piece wrapper is a Biafra. That is where they. Some group of people say, they are from the Jews. They are Jews. They are Jews. The other one say the America. They don't even know where they come from. Tomorrow they say the America. The other day they will say they are two-piece wrapper. They have flood. Today, go rest. You know what I mean? I know they make them up. Now your brother talk. You hear them? You are not ashamed. You know hear them? If they come, they say, if they call person Mugu. You understand me? You are calling somebody Mugu when you're old. You are the worst. You are not even. Your own say you don't even have shame. Listen to your brother.
The name America is an Igbo name. It's an Igbo name. The real meaning is
Emerikomunka. He said America is an Igbo name. The real meaning is Amerikomunka. That's what I'm telling you. I said tomorrow now they will say Canada is Igbo name. The real meaning is Canada. We are waiting. You understand me? So if you come to my broadcast and be abusing me, my brother, we have defeated all of you. The only thing you can do is to abuse people, talk rubbish. You understand me? The thing is that you use fake names. If we catch you, We are going to punish criminals. That's why you'll be using fake names and be talking rubbish. Hmm? So if you are looking for who to call Mugu, can't you see that you are the Mugus? Anyways, that is my today conversation is not in that one because I'm not here to today conversation. It has to be different. You understand me? To the point that even the Nnamdi Kanu, his boy Simon Ekpa, you understand me? To the point when everybody discovered that Simon Ekpa is coming to deceive people, and they started calling him criminal. He started telling them, "Oh, so you are calling me criminal now." Simon Ekpa knew that it's a criminality. He started doing it because he's playing the game. He said, "Oh, so you people are calling me criminal now. So if you call me criminal, what will you call Nnamdi Kanu?" All of them shut up. We are waiting for the criminality. You understand me? Biaflo, Lefalandum, you every day you keep talking rubbish. Now you people are now in Labour Party, using Labour Party to flex muscle. No problem. If you want to set up Labour Party as a party, there's no problem. We don't have problem with you. You come and contest. If you win, then you feel win. If you no win, you leave her. You understand me? So when everybody started noticing that Simon Ekpa has come with his own scam, just like every other person have scammed everybody, the people started calling him criminal, Ekperima. Simon Ekperima. He was mad. Then he say, "Oh, so you are calling me Ekperima? You are calling me a terrorist? You are calling me this? How can you call me a terrorist?" You did not hear. Listen to him. Listen to him.
What qualifies you to call me terrorist?
Listen, oh.
What is the criteria for somebody to become a terrorist?
Listen, oh.
What is, what qualifies? If you are calling me a terrorist, you are equally calling myself a terrorist.
That's it.
So now you see.
I'm so much happy that finally we have exposed the criminality of this nonsense. You understand me? I cannot stop by, of course, will I say, I won't, forget to mention Ijele. Ijele speaks. Ijele speaks as is a very instrumental, you understand? To try to explain to people that don't get it. You understand me? Because they don't understand. You understand? I was with them until I discovered the criminality. And I came out and I say it. They got angry. They got mad. You understand me? They got mad. Because they thought that I would join them to do their criminality. I can never do that. You understand me? So that is finished. So I was expecting you people to still abuse me now. I'm seeing you now. You are not abusing me again. To the point that even Simon Ekpa, that is deceiving them, say, he doesn't want to die. His own life is very precious to him. You people did not see it. He said, his own life. They say, why don't you go there? Just like, as I'm telling them now that Nigeria is the best. You will hear them in the comment section. He said, Nsima, come to Nigeria and enjoy. Come to Nigeria. They will be telling me because I say Nigeria is the best. Come to, you understand me? The same way Simon Ekpa is telling you he want to fight, he want to burn down Nigeria, he want to scatter the country. Why don't you tell Simon Ekpa to come down to Nigeria or to the Biafra flood and help you people and help you people to get their Biafra? You will not ask him, Simon Ekpa, it's not time for you to come and help us. Let us get this Biafra. Don't be staying in Finland and be sending us to go. But you people don't have sense. Will you have sense? You don't have sense now. Because when Simon Ekpa give you small money, you'll be doing it. He take the big money, pocket in his pocket, put it in his pocket, and be enjoying it. They ask him, you are so passionate about this, your Biafra. Why don't you go your country and fight this and get your Biafra? Listen to what he said. Listen,
Sorry? You're in Finland. Yes. So wouldn't it be better if you went back home and did the political thing there? You should know. You see, I learned from what happened. I don't want to put my life in danger because the country, as far as I'm concerned,
did you hear that? He doesn't want to put his life in danger, but he's sending you umu bingos to go and fight for Biafra. He's enjoying himself in Finland, talking rubbish, sending you people to write rubbish, write propaganda everywhere. Can't you learn? Have you seen how your propaganda have failed all of you? You know, so I mean, Nigeria is back on track. Nigeria is back on track. When the federal government start cracking down on all of you, I'm going to be here. I will report it. I will analyze it. I will talk about it because it's going to happen very, very soon. Because by January, we should see the new budget in full force. By that time, the federal government must have been able to understand the system, settle, and bring things and make things to happen. Are you getting me now? Forget it. I'm telling you, it's a reality. You see all this rubbish, you will never hear it again. They will stop all this criminality. Are you getting me now? It's already happening. So those are the people fighting for Biafra. The same Ojuku ran away when it was time. When he deceived his own people, when it was time to fight, he ran away. Went on exile, came back and begged and to join the same Nigerian politics. I beg, Imo people, stand up for yourself. Tomorrow is the D-Day. Look at the PDP governor has stepped down. Samuel Anyanwu stepped down for Hope Uzodinma because he knows that Hope Uzodinma have the capacity. There is no other person that can deliver, that can win election in Imo State because Hope Uzodinma has the capacity. This is now time for you people to prove to all those people that have been abusing Hope Uzodinma. You know, many times now, all these IPOP Biafra criminals, they will be saying that Hope Uzodinma is a Supreme Court governor. So it is time for Imo State people to prove to Imo people or to everybody that yes, Hope Uzodinma is their choice. Are you getting me now? So stand up for yourself. You are not even standing up for Hope Uzodinma. You are standing up for yourself. So Hope Uzodinma is the only man that have the connection, the capacity, the leadership skills and ability to deliver and to liberate Imo people, especially from all these Biafra criminals. Nobody need to sing that one too much. The same thing with Imo, Kogi, Bayasa, and all of that. Come out and make things happen. Hopefully, we are going to be here to follow up everything that is going to be happening, live and direct. It's possible we are going to be here, to follow up the news and to confirm everything. You see, when you'll be hearing all these people shouting, running propaganda everywhere, trying to cause problem in the country, we understand. Some of them is for political reasons. Some of them is for their own personal reasons. Some of them is because they have been sponsored. We know that IPOP, even when Nnamdi Kanu was running, it was sponsored. PDP was there when Nnamdi Kanu told us that a deal was signed and sealed. The same Obi, 2015, 2019, they signed a deal, signed and sealed. We knew that there were affiliations. They say, oh, there was a deal that was signed and sealed. Only few people among themselves know the deal. You understand me? Among themselves. Because that is the game that they are playing. You get the point. So we understand their game, but this time around, it has failed big time. You will not succeed. You understand me? We also understand what is Alex Uti in Abia State. Of course, Alex Uti, the only Labour Party governor. I've already advised Alex Uti. Was it yesterday? I advised Alex Uti the best option if you want the development of Abia State. All you need to do is to connect Abia State to the center. And the best way to do it is to join the APC government. Join APC government. You understand me? There's all these rumors. Some people say, oh, Alex Uti, because it's Labour Party, every allocation given to him is going to use it to fund the activities of IPOP and Biafra people or Labour Party to cause disruption in the country. That one is too small. So that's what I'm saying to Alex Uti in Abia State. The best thing for you is to connect your state to the center to bring development to Abia State. That's the only way. So you need to leave Labour Party and join APC to bring development to Abia State. Hope Alex Uti, if you are listening to me, that is my message to you. If you want development in Abia State, look at Abia State. So many potentials. There is a shoe industry, big one. They can do anything. They can manufacture anything in Abia State. I'm telling you, who is looking into it? Who is looking into all those things? There are no startups. There are no tech programs. There are no what I call it, sponsorship and support and partnership with all these small things in Abia State. So, join the center and bring development to Abia people. Abia people will never forget you, Alex Uti. This is what you need to do. Are you getting me now? This is what you need to do. Alex Uti, this is what you need to. But if you decide that you want to be using the federal government allocation to join what they call Labour Party or Biafra or IPOP to do opposition, your people are the one that is going to suffer. You understand me? You are going to suffer too much because we understand the game. Are you getting me now? So that's what is going on there. So now, every day you hear them run propaganda, but you don't finish. I bet. Go and sleep. All those games don't finish. You understand me? We have defeated all defeatables. In this country, Nigeria, um, the best country so far. We have everything. We have the people, we have the resources, everything. And just like our president have said, it is lack of leadership and management. And that is the truth. Look at different people were given sensitive position to manage the affairs of the country. For example, what's his name? The Supreme Court governor. What's his name again? Oh, I've forgotten his name again because his name they always slip from my head. What's the name of that Supreme Court governor again? Emefiele. You see, the Supreme Court governor now has been released. Is that not? Have been granted bail. That this I've keep saying that this is a problem of this country. Finally, whether somebody say he was used to, whether they say they use him politically and they dumped him or whatever. But you see, and it's the same topic, it's the same conversation. It is people that make the country not to work. So Hopus Onima, what's his name? Emefiele, whether he was used or he was not used, he allowed himself to be used. Yes, the CBN governor, sorry. I'm talking about the CBN governor, Emefiele, the former CBN governor. You know, they told us that he was granted bail. Now, what about those people that died in the process? The policies of the CBN governor. What about the things that he did that affected the economy? Today, Nigeria is still suffering to recover. You understand me? From the policies and the activities of Emefiele. We are seeing lots of we are reading a lot of news of all the propaganda. They say Emefiele was giving money to different organizations at a lower rate, to different individuals at a lower rate that they cannot even pay. They have not even been able to pay. All of them have defaulted in those monies that they were given. CBN governor did it, which I think, in my opinion, might be a good thing. Maybe you want to help all these companies, all these small companies. He even gave money to Dangote, according to the news. Gave money to UBA Bank. What's his name? That man. Tony, what's his name again? Give money to different people. You understand me? So all the activities of Emefiele cost Nigerians a lot of problems that it might take thousands of years to recover. Thousands of years. Yes. It's not what I'm saying. It's not because if you fail to put the right system in place, the ripple effect of what one person has done. Look at today, we are still recovering loot from Abacha. Is that not true? So if all these things were properly put in use and put in place, my brother, the country could have been the best. I get me now. The country could have been the best. Eh? But different people, when they give them opportunity to handle different position or whatever, they misuse it. They use it for their own personal interest. At the end of the day, even their children will be part of the people complaining about the state of the country, or their family or their relations. They will be the ones say, "Oh, Nigeria is not good." But your brother, who was a minister or a governor or whatever, was in position and did not use the resources properly. You understand me? You know, I was reading the story of this. Is it PID or PID or whatever they are talking about? This case in the UK court that people are talking about. How much money? The scam. That thanks that we are able to defeat that case. Of course, it was the people that got appointment. One of the Nigerian civil servant was her name. Let me look for her name. You understand me? So, and he used his son to collect money. You understand me? He used his son to collect money from Nigerian bank or resources or account. You see, what's his name there? So a Nigerian civil servant used the bank account of her son, who live in the UK, to receive an initial $10,000 bribe from the PID scam. You understand me? A total of $500,000 would have been her share if Nigeria lost the case. Are you getting me now? We saw the case that happened, how it happened. Her name was she was a lawyer too. Mrs. Grace Tiger or Tega was a director of legal services at the Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources. Can you see it? Almost $11 billion. Individuals cause Nigeria the present situation that we are. So you see, if she could have succeeded in taking that money now, maybe she could have gone to her religion or maybe her church to go and give thanksgiving. They would throw party and say, "Oh, they succeeded to scam Nigeria." Do you see that? And the son and their families, they are part of the people who are ridiculing the country. Nigeria say, "Oh, Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is not safe. I'll not go." But your brothers are the people doing it. You see it? So the situation of the country, is it did it happen by midnight or is it by default? No, it is individuals, people who have the opportunity to solve that problem. They could not. So imagine this woman now, Mrs. Grace, a woman, Mrs. Grace Tega. You understand me? Who was a director in the NMPC? Yes, Ministry of Petroleum Resources, whatever they call themselves. Participated in the scam that could have made Nigeria to lose over $11 billion. Use his own son. Now she's a civil servant too. She was able to have money to sponsor her own child to come to the UK to stay, maybe to go to school. And then her son used his money, his own bank account to collect money from Nigeria account. That is what they do. That is what these politicians do. So we have the resources. We have everything. We don't just have leaders and proper managers. That is what is missing. So if you are talking and making noise, you don't know what. That's why I say Nigeria is the best, because we understand it. You understand me? Nigeria is the best, and we understand all the atrocities, all their criminality. But this time around, it will not work. So these people, they say they want to go on strike. NLC, my brother, the National Industrial Court has restrained the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) and TUC and the affiliate from embarking on any planned industrial action. If you'll be asking yourself why? Why? Why does NLC want to go on strike? Why? Because of their own political affiliations. It's not for the interest of the country. That is what we are saying. You understand me? So, anyways, they have already they have done what they need to do to stop these criminals. I've just said it before. These people are just out there to look for different ways or whatever to cause problem in the country. Individuals are the one doing it. Nothing else. Individuals are the one causing problem in the country. So let nobody tell you anything. Let nobody come and lie for you and say, if some people say, "Oh, look at the price of food." Look at, is it President Tinubu that increased the price of food? It's not President Tinubu that increased the price of food. It has nothing to do with dollars. It has nothing. It's individuals who always take advantage of it. So if you want it to work, make sure you put the right people in place. Somebody came to my inbox and said, "Oh, Nsima, you have never supported anybody that is good, any politician that is good before. You always support criminals. You always support." I said, "Okay, who have you supported before that is good?" Up to today, he has not answered me, because he knows that he can't tell me it's Obi that is good, because Obi has never been good. So you see, you understand now. So they will be, because maybe they don't like somebody or they like somebody, they talk rubbish. You understand me? I'm not talking about, I don't like any other thing than to tell you that this is the way we need to do our things for things to change in our country. And that's it. I get me now. So in this case, Imo State, Bayelsa, Kogi State, stand up. Don't allow propaganda of some criminals to make you to take the wrong decision. Hope Uzodinma is the right man. Of course, we know that nothing can stop him. So guys, they sweet me. They sweet me. It sweet me. When I look at the, analyze everything in Nigeria, we know that Nigeria is the best. It's only individuals and politicians that have decided to make the country to be the way it is. And that's because people allow them to do it. They are not holding their leaders accountable. Instead of them to hold their leaders accountable, they will run to go and talk about the president. Why the governor in their state is the one responsible. They will leave the governor, they will leave the senators, they will leave the local government chairman, and they will go and be looking for president that they cannot even see. You understand now? They will cover up their brother. They will now blame the president. If the president is not from their tribe, they will be blaming their president. They say, oh, because the president is not from their tribe. They say, oh, because he's maybe he's Yoruba. That's why he's favoring the Yoruba, giving appointment to the Yoruba. This and that's what they do. When Buhari was there, they say, oh, it's because he just give appointment to his brother in the north. Simple. That's all they do. But the main problem is in their state. You understand that? So we understand the game. We understand the game, and it will not work this time around. Wait, sorry, like I missed one comment. Let me read that comment. I want to read one comment so that I will show you a testimony of one woman to tell you that everybody can see that things are already making sense in the country. We just need to give the president and his ministers and everybody working with him time to do the right thing because there's no need to rush. You understand me? John say idiot. No problem. I like to be idiot for the progress of the country. Okay. Martin just dey answer these people. He say, Ebuka, I was one of the Yoruba that shut down that brainwash bandit, Sunday Igboho. We have our leader, not like Ndi Igbo. Okay. The same way you have joined Oduduwa struggle in the bushes. This is Nwamara Ebuka. These guys are fake names. So they are the Biafra criminals. Simple. We know them. They even come to my inbox. That's what they do. They come to my inbox to say all kinds of things. But they are all filled big time. You understand me? So I see them come to my inbox to they send me all kinds of voice messages abusing me, saying, Sima, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna buy you. I say, really? What did I do to you? Is it because I'm not supporting your Biafra criminality? They got mad. So now I want to show you something. You know, one lady, she was so happy and she was giving her own testimony of the changes in the country already under the leadership of President Tinubu. She was giving up. I said many people are going to give a lot of testimony about the country. Many people, many people. In fact, let me read some of the people. I've seen some write-up from different people, and I think I love this one. Let me just read one that I so much like. Somebody sent it to me about this. So this, I think this is from Ben Bruce. He said Naira is gaining value. Get sense, Igbo say good evening, great December. Thank you very much. I salute you. Get sense. Thank you very much. He said the Naira is gaining value. Flotation is succeeding. This is from Ben Bruce. He said Naira is gaining value. Flotation is succeeding. Is it Finch ratings has affirmed that our economy is stable and growing. Our GDP is rated by Finch and Standard and Poor's to breathe by over 3%. I don't understand what is that. The reforms are working. Nigeria's economy is attracting foreign direct investment. Again, he said the reforms are working. Nigeria's economy is attracting foreign direct investment again. Our banks are declaring record profits. Things are looking up. Now, the Tinubu administration has to ensure that these gains trickle down to ordinary Nigerians. And policies like the 35,000 Naira wage support and the introduction of CNG are a step in the right direction. There is reason to be hopeful as Nigerian. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. These are some comment by some people. Ben Bruce, of course. That's from Ben Bruce. I've seen many comments like that. Many people have given their own testimony of the progress that they have witnessed so far. You know, But what people are still talking about is the price of food, the price of this and that and that. President Tinubu just came into office in May 29. So think about it. If we were supposed to do farming from when President Tinubu came into office, which of the farming or agriculture could have produced food by now? Which of them? Which of them? Is it rice that you could have planted, you could have produced, or is it cassava? Oh, you say, oh, you'll be using all these mutilated, what do you call it? All these artificial seed to grow your food so that you eat it. I don't understand. So I'm just giving you update. You get the point now. So if you had planted something from when President Tinubu entered into office, maybe from May 29, you understand me? Which of them could have been able to, be matured for harvest? So when I see some of the people making rubbish comment, they don't know what they are saying. So if you have planted cassava by now, from May that President Tinubu entered into office, is it enough? Will it be ready for harvest? Or is it rice that will be ready for harvest? Or what is it that you have planted? Okay, pepper, okra would have been ready, or tomatoes would have been ready, and all of that. So the price of food, is because many people have been dependent on importation and all of that. Importation and all that. And somebody said that they have increased is it custom duties or importation rate and all of that. We want to discourage anything importation, and we want to produce food in the country made in Nigeria. So there's a lot of opportunities, and many of you don't know. As you are shouting and talking all kinds of things, all these things are opportunities for you to create jobs, create businesses, register your and start something, because this is opportunity. Are you getting me now? So if you had started farming in May, tell me the product or harvest that you could have made by now. Tell me the harvest you could have made by now. So that is the kind of conversation that we are talking about. But then I saw a video of one lady. She was explaining something. And for me, I look at it as something so good, because that tells you that they can see that something have really, really changed, that there's a new system in place that is working. This is just what this thing means. And I'll just play some part of it for you to pay attention before I go deep into another conversation. Okay, I want you to pay attention to this lady. She was so excited and she was trying to explain. And I think it's something good for us to pay attention to. Pay attention to this lady, please. Pay attention.
Feel like it would be so unfair for me not to come out and give you this update, because it was with this same mouth of mine that I told you how I went to Nigeria Embassy or Nigeria High Commission, I don't know what you call it, in London, not away from Scotland, and how I saw Shege Pro Max. And I know so many people saw that video on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, and even up to now, up to yesterday, I'm still getting comments. So I just thought, and I told my mom, like, it's going to be very unfair if I do not come to give you this update.
So listen, before I continue, this lady, she was one of the people that made video to condemn how Nigeria High Commission anywhere in the world, how they are not doing well. That was in the previous administration, of course. How difficult it is for you to maybe go get anything that you want from the High Commission, even with your money. For example, you apply for renewal of passport, they will not even listen to you, or you go there, it's not done, nobody is there to attend to you. They will complain of so many things. They will complain of maybe no paper to print your passport for you and all of that. So she made a video that has gone viral. Of course, we have seen different people complain, especially people from Italy, Spain, all those areas, even some cases in the UK and all of that, even in America as well. You know, people complain of all these issues, challenges everywhere. So she now say, "Oh, it will be very, very bad that that I will not come and give update of what she has experienced in this new administration." Remember, the Minister of Interior, I've forgotten his name again. He has always been dealing on these issues. He has always been working and say he's going to change everything. He's working to make sure everything is standardized. Whatever thing you need, your passport or any issue, it will be resolved in less than a few days, in less than 5 days, or even the same day, according to the information. So now this lady she's giving you first-hand information first-hand information of what has happened in Nigeria. And this is a direct testimony, and that is why I'm sharing it. I want you to pay attention to what she's saying here.
I had my passport appointment on the 5th of October, which we all went to Nigeria High Commission. We took a flight and came back. Wait, before we go ahead, I could see my Nigeria attire.
Oh.
After dressing up, I'm like, this attire will be the best. Today is Sunday, you know, in the UK, there are broad churches. It's only first Sunday of the month, Thanksgiving Sunday, that it seems a bit. Most people will wear it, so I thought I better dress like mommy. See, somebody is saying I look like a man. So let me show you that. I'm a woman. No, in case you do not know. Okay. Are you even feeling mad? So let me show you the back of my
Oh my God.
Hey, by the way, if you're not Nigeria, you're missing.
In a year now.
Anyway.
So I'm not the only one, you know. Just in case, Dino will be in tears tomorrow night. Oh, I don't even remember Dino at all. He's in Kogi State. Forget about Dino. He will not smell anything. Dino is a failure. Hannah say, hopeless guy, continue deceiving yourself. Hannah. All right. Fake name. Use fake name. Who among you is deceiving? Who is deceiving who? You told us that Biafra is coming. We have never seen Biafra. You told us that Obi is coming. Obi go nowhere. Maybe Obi now should be in Onitsha. If Obi actually love all of you. You understand me? So I don't know who is deceiving who. We have defeated all of you. So yeah, I just want to read your comment just for me to let you know that I've seen it. And it's not doing anything to me. So the lady is proud to be a Nigerian. She's so proud to be a Nigerian. Very soon, lots of people are going to be giving testimony. You know, they are going to be proud to be a Nigerian. Trust me. You see that our green passport is going to be something that if you carry it, you know what I mean, you'll be respected. So don't worry yourself. It is, if people were the one that spoiled the country, it is somebody that will still make it to be the best. I get me now. Nigeria did not just spoil, or things did not just go wrong in Nigeria on its own. It was a group of people that made it bad. So this, if it was people that made it bad, same people, another person will make it good. You understand me? If it was somebody that made it bad, another person will make it good. And it is in this administration, President Tinubu, that will make it good. I get me now. So don't stress. Just sit down, relax. We are not in a rush. I'm not part of the people that will be rushing, and so they need quick money, like the Biafra criminal. We are not in that group. You understand me? We are doing it slow and steady. You can see it. Even the people maybe misunderstanding me, abusing me, they are just doing it because they don't have proper understanding. I get me now. We have proper understanding. We understand. So if people spoil the country today, people will also make the country the best. And President Tinubu team, this administration, they are determined to make sure that they there's a legacy. They create that legacy that Nigerians will ever remember. So you see now, this lady is already happy. That tells you that good things are coming.
People get different passport and they come out to be happy. I'm happy to announce to you. Wait, before I even bring it out, let me start afresh. Right, fast forward. We went for our biometric on the 5th of October. Please just come along with me. Fast forward to 1st of November. I was at work when I saw this random call. Me, normally, my weak point is call. I do not speak calls. If you're not the one feeding me, you're not the one that gave birth to me, the same mother and same father did not give birth to us, you're not the one paying my salary. If you call me, I'm sorry, it is my weak point. I may not speak it.
They hear the story. There's advert that is going to play now, but because of course it's our Facebook, there's advert that is going to play. But did you hear what is going on? First of all, she made application and something has changed. It's like they call her. But let us see. Hold on. There's advert that is going to play now. I just want to.
I will definitely answer once I'm free. But if you call me, it is the grace of God that will allow me to sit.
So guys, there's an advert now. Hold on. There's an advert now that is coming. My brothers, forget. President Tinubu is already fixing the country. Anybody that is not happy will be happy. You understand me? If you are not happy, calm down. If you cannot calm down, if you don't have patience, you can run away. Nobody is stopping you, man. But you see, people that have hope in the country, that believe. Remember, we are working on the renewed hope agenda. You understand me? Renewed hope agenda. There is a renewed hope in the country, and President Tinubu has set up a team of people that is going to help him to achieve that success. Are you getting me now? So let's listen to this story, guys. Very important story.
Was to 1st of November, I saw this phone. My phone was ringing. I was on my break at work. And because I had my phone in my hand, the call came in and I was looking at my should I pick it? Should I pick it? In my pride, my black people were saying don't pick it, but thank God for God. I picked this call and he's like, hello. I'm like, yes, how can I help you? They said, hello. And the voice sounded like Nigerian. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
She's like, please, can I speak with Mrs. Otiko? I'm like, yes.
Uh-huh.
Otiko speaking. How may I help you?
Uh-huh.
And she's like, I'm calling from Nigeria High Commission. Hey, my mind went, pew, pew, pew. I thought you're going to say your passport has problem, and because of that, you need to do something or come back and do the part, because they already told me when I went that because I put my sons, one of my sons, the other ones were okay. Before first applied, my husband has my kids already because I put my son's name where I was supposed to put his surname. I don't know how that happened doing the application online. So my son's own was going to delay. So I already knew that. I'm calling for Nigeria High Commission just to tell you that I have already sent your passport today. I'm like, hey, oh, Lua, how are you? I'm like, I'm sorry, excuse me. Is this sister so? Because if you followed my video, I mentioned it in my last video that there was one sister. After we've gone through all that stress and we were about to submit the passport back, we've done our biometric, and I was going to submit my passport. If you're going to buy this thing, you're supposed to have this, you go with it, and you put all the passports inside, and you submit, you sit down, you submit, and that's what they want to send it back to you. Right. I was about to go back and we were almost done, about to go and submit my passport for it to be, renewed and all that. And this sister walked up to me. I've been seeing her walking around, but I think she did not see me. She walked to me and said, oh, Gloria, when you're done with your passport, bring them all to me. I know you, I watch your content. I follow you. I'm like, yeah, where have you been this morning, auntie? When I've been suffering here, where have you been? When I was here, I was not going to pay bribe, but I would be a good girl and I'll be here saying, Shady, where have you been? She said, she know me, and she like all my programs, I should bring my passport, okay? I should not worry. She called me into her office. I don't want to call her name here, but she knows herself. And so I'm doing this video for her. I'm dedicating it to her. I don't want to call her name in case people will go to the place and go and be asking for her. So that's why I'm not mentioning your name. Auntie P. Her name starts with P. Hey, Auntie P. God will bless you. God will favor you. She said she has done my passport and she has sent it. Hey, it's like I called my husband. My husband said he was not home and he had already missed the parcel. So the next day, they came and guess what? The full passport. Can your country ever? The full passport is ready in less than 3 weeks. In less than 3 weeks.
4 passports.
In about 3 weeks. My passport, even my son's one that they say they will not do on time is ready. My own is saying expiration date 2033 because I did 10 years old. My own is ready. Everything is ready. The full passport is ready. You will try me to praise the Lord. Oh, who did it? Jesus. Oh my God, I'm not shouting. Thank you, Auntie. I don't have to come back to tell you that even though I was complaining that I saw she get Pro Max during my process and I was afraid and worried, I don't know when I will see my passport is ready. Within 3 weeks, my passport is ready. Or maybe this is the beginning of the change. Or is it because I know somebody that knows me?
That's it.
I was the one that came to condemn them. I'm still coming to come and tell you that they've already sent my passport. So I can't complain in that aspect. Though. If it's good, we talk. If it's not good, we talk. At least we shall talk. Thank you so much. I think you're watching this video. You try, Look at that seal. I'm so excited. You think it's one. Hey, if I got your passport and I've gotten it. Because I was not very worried. I was thinking next year. And I'm like, hey God, I was already thinking it's next thing I will see my passport.
You hear that?
Our passport has come. All my children have their passport.
So this is the reason why I'm just doing this is because that is the kind of things that we are going to be receiving very soon. Huh? Lots of people are going to be giving testimony of the success and development and progress that they have seen in this administration. Okay. I believe that she should be aware that the Minister of Interior has been talking about this for a very long time, that they are going to change the process, that things are going to be working perfectly, that passport you can apply and get it the same day. All of that process have been put in place. It's not because you know anybody. It's not because you know anybody. Because I know before, you even if you know someone, you have to pay money. You have to even when you pay money, it does not come. So you see, but a lot of process are now, you know, they are putting a lot of processes in place, system in place that will ensure that things are working in the country. That is why we are supporting this government. That is why we are supporting President Tinubu's government. We know that this government uh, is different from every other government. They have the capacity, the skills, the ability, to move things forward in Nigeria, and we are proud of it. You understand? We are proud of it. Nigerians are proud of it. Patriotic Nigerians are proud of President Tinubu and what is going on. In the case of the other small, small things that people are talking about, don't worry. All those ones will be fixed and everybody will also give testimony. It's as simple as that. Are you getting me now? So it's better you you don't join people talking rubbish, running propaganda against the country and all of that because they're not gonna succeed this time around. Are you getting me? They're not gonna succeed. They are all failure. They're not gonna succeed. So today, you know, because of what happened in Imo State, we saw Hopu Zodinma today on channels trying to explain his own side of the story. Now, that he has a very good relationship with everybody in his state, with the NLC in his state, or with the Labour Congress in his state. That he doesn't have problem with the workers, he's treating them well, everything is fine. That he was surprised that Ajero came to cause confusion in his own state. You understand me? That tells you that these people have hidden agenda. But thanks to know the president and every other person that understood the propaganda of all these people. Because it's all propaganda, but it's not going to work. So yeah, I listened to the interview today. Let me see if I can just play it a little
I'm
bit.
surprised to hear that there is a feud between
Listen,
the government of Imo State and the Nigerian Labour Congress. I don't think it is correct because there is no conflict. My relationship and that of my government with the Nigerian Labour Congress in Imo State is very cordial. All I have had is that the national leadership, the president of Nigerian Labour Congress, continues to issue threats. How he will shut Imo State down, how he will occupy Imo, how he will make life unbearable for Imo citizens. I have not been given the opportunity to understand the reasons behind all these threats. Since the president emerged as the president of Nigerian Labour Congress, I've only met him once in Abuja by chance. He has never let any formal complaint to me, person one-on-one. He has never visited his governor, my humble self. There has never been any courtesy extended to me. But I don't know the reason behind all this hostility to my government. Though I'm not completely surprised because in several occasions he has mentioned and confirmed to me, to the public, that he's a member of the Labour Party. Because political contest that is going on now, the Labour Party also has a candidate in Imo State.
Yeah.
And I am a candidate. So I don't know whether the political contest in Imo State has been dragged up to the Nigerian Labour Congress the Nigerian Labour Congress in Imo State, who are supposed to be the complainants,
are not complaining.
Stated that they have a good working relationship with me, and they have no reason to embark on a strike.
Okay.
They have no reason to even disagree with the government.
Okay.
Because never in the history of civil service in Imo State has any state government treated them the way I have done. Not from the civil service. Any worker in Imo State on Saturday who is going to go to vote will at least remember that they have just received his salary. Before I came, there were a backlog of salaries that were not paid.
Okay.
Then, going to vote, the road that you will follow to the polling units. If you remember that before I came, what the road was and what the road is now, you will remember that the man who did the road is opposed to him. And you want him to continue. Those who come from the hospital, sick bed, will appreciate the quality of treatment and service given to them.
You see that?
They will remember that it was opposed to them who now fixed this hospital.
Wow.
Then, getting to the voting center, the environment, the relationship, the psychology of people, the dividends of democracy that are brought as a government, the intangibles and the tangibles will make them vote for me. I have not only recovered the broken down infrastructure, I have been able to also bring up the education sector. I have provided the Medicare. You are talking of insecurity. The root of insecurity was unemployment, idleness by our young men and women. I have empowered our youth. I have created jobs, the analog jobs, the digital jobs. I have introduced all sorts of things that is meant to engage our youth population. Today, the young men and women in Imo State are very enthusiastic.
Can you see that? That is Hope Uzodinma. So the people of Imo State go out there and support Hope Uzodinma because he's a man of the moment, he's a man for the job, and he actually understands what he's doing. As simple as that. There's no argument. So you see, so Hope Uzodinma trying to explain that it's very, very shocked that even the workers in Imo State that are supposed to complain if he's not treating them well, if or assuming he's not treating them well, they are not complaining. They say that they have treated them well, that he treated them properly. So how come Ajero bringing all kinds of problems to his own state? That he's not too surprised because he's now a member of Labour Party. That the Labour Party also have a candidate in Imo State. So that explains everything because now we can see that the Labour Congress is not. Are you seeing them doing rubbish in Kogi State or Bayelsa State? No, they are doing it in Imo State. Do you get it now? They are doing it in Imo State, and Ajero is from Imo State. So, and this should explain what I've been trying to say. Most people, when they are given opportunity, they use it for their own personal interest to pursue their own political personal agenda, personal political agenda. So Ajero is using the office of the president of the Nigeria Labour Congress to work for Labour Party, which means that there's a big problem. If the Labour Congress, if they are now running a subsidiary of a political party called Labour Party, then that should be clear. But then you cannot use a public office but that's supposed to serve the interest of every Nigerian to be doing your own political party or political interest. There's a conflict of interest. There's what is called conflict of interest, which means you are not going to do things the right way, and that is why Ajero is doing everything that he's doing. He has threatened all kinds of things, threatening strike, threatening all kinds of things. Man, in this government, we are not afraid of strikes. We are not afraid of all those things. We'll put you in your right place. Ajero will be put in the right place at the right time. Of course, he received the treatment of his lifetime. You understand me? He received the treatment of his lifetime. I don't think Ajero will ever forget it. Though I don't support violence, yeah. But you see, there are some things that when it happens, you will say, this person actually deserve it. You understand me? These are the people that even when the federal government is trying to resolve the issue, let them work amicably to fix the problem of the country. They reject, they do all kinds of things, they cause all kinds of problems because they have political affiliations. You understand me? They are not working for us. These men are not working for us. They are not working for us. For me, I support this government. Spend any money you want to spend. I don't care. I cannot tell you to don't no spend money, but make sure you do what you're supposed to do for the people. That has always been my logo. You understand me? If the federal government want to spend trillions, let them spend it. If they say they want to build road, spend the money and build the road. That is what the money is meant for. If they say they want to maybe fix all the hospitals or bring new hospitals, it doesn't matter how much amount of money. Make sure at the end of the day, you give us hospitals, you give us good roads, you give us whatever that is needed, maybe industries or anything, education, good education system, everything that is what I stand for. There is no need of keeping money, saving money. At the end of the day, we find out that things have not been done. We need the government to use the resources that we have to make life easy for every Nigerian. That is what I stand for, and that is why I support this government because I can see that they are not taking chances. Of course, we saw the other day that the federal government signed into, of course, the budget. Of course, what is it? 2.17 trillion. So is this supplementary budget? Which I don't. That one I feel like is even too small. We need to begin to have a budget of 5 point something trillion. You understand me? And move the country forward. That is what we need. Forget all this sentiment. Because people keep talking, say we will not move forward, man. We need Nigeria is at this point is need immediate, resources, a lot of monies to move it to the speed because every government that comes refuse to do what they are supposed to do, and it means the country is deteriorating, it's going backward, it's going backward. We need people that will bring money or resources to pump into the economy, pump into the system, and build the country. That is what I don't care about any amount of money that the government want to spend, as long as they achieve the result of what they want. I only have problem when they say they spend this money and we don't see anything. That is where I have problem. Where I have problem is when the federal government or any government, not just federal government, the state government, the local government, when they say they spend so amount of money, and then you look at, okay, what did they use this money to do? You can't find it. That is where the problem is. I get it, Mina. That is where the problem. Even as we know what happened some few weeks ago when the federal government gave money to all the states, to the governors. Up to today, the governors cannot account for it. The governors cannot account for it. They refuse to do what they're supposed to do. Maybe they are keeping the money for their own personal interest and all of that. So that is where the problem is. So we need everybody, all hands to be on deck to make sure that, yes, to make sure that we fix the country and work together to make sure that things are working. But so far, so good. I feel like this government is in the right direction. We need more speed. We need more action, sustainable actions to move to drive change because Nigerians are so much. We can see Nigerians. Most of them are complaining of food, and that is how I know that if Nigerians have food to eat, if Nigerians are not hungry, I don't think there will be problem. And which means for us to be able to, we are not supposed to be hungry in Nigeria. I don't know why we should be hungry in Nigeria, and because many people have refused to do farming or agriculture. Because when people complain about, oh, they don't want to do agriculture, they don't want to do farming, then where will you get the food now? The food that you are eating, people planted it, and then you are now importing it. So if you don't want to plant food or do your farming, do your agriculture, how do you expect things to be easy? So there are and then it's not everybody that will do farming, it's not everybody that will do agriculture, of course. But then there are many people that are ready to do. So the federal government should support these people that want to do agriculture. There should be a chain of farming association and group that the federal government will continue to support. Let them continue to produce food to the country. Discourage the importation of food. You know, if anybody wants to import food, they have to pay the high tariffs or high whatever cost to import anything. So anybody that wants to go and buy that one is their choice. But you see, the federal government should support local manufacturing and food production to move the country forward. That's it. So at this point, we want to see the reflection of our food items. You know, we launched a rice mill in some months ago. We need this rice mill to begin to work, to begin to disseminate or produce, and distribute these bags of rice everywhere, so that there will be competition in the market, and that will also stimulate the price. And of course, this is December period where some Nigerians always take advantage of others. They always take advantage of others during this time, this December period, because of course we're already in December. They will increase the price of food, increase the price of transportation. Nothing has increased, oh, nothing increased, but naturally, some Nigerians who are traders will naturally increase the price of food and say, oh, this is December, this and that. They make life difficult for themselves. So how are we going to change that system? The federal government should think about it. Of the ministers that have been given these portfolios should think about how to make this thing work. When these politicians travel abroad, they see how things are working. They enjoy it. They don't need to carry maybe security around them. They don't need guards or people protect or police around surrounding them. No. When they come to abroad, they feel safe. We can also duplicate this thing back home. So the ministers have been given different portfolios, because very, very soon we are going to be looking at uh, what these ministers have achieved, what they are doing, their plans and everything. We are going to be looking at it. So we have not forgotten. We are not in a rush. For me, I'm not in a rush to do anything. We have discussed some time ago, we are doing some trainings and some things. We are not in a rush because there's a reason for that. There's a reason why it has not started. You understand me? But we have received lots of applications. I get me now. So that is what we are talking about. You understand? So all of us, we need to come together to move this country forward. Enough of people writing rubbish, talking nonsense against Nigeria. Nigeria is the best place to be. We now know our biggest problem. The leaders, the managers of these resources are the cause of the problem, and we should channel our maybe questions, our arguments to the people, to the right people. You understand me? You cannot go and blame B for something that is wrong in A. No, you must blame A or whoever that is responsible, not go and blame someone else. You cannot be blaming the president for the situation in your state when the president is not in charge of your state. You have somebody that is in charge of your state, the governors. That's why they put them there. You have the local government that is in charge of your local government. That's why they put them there. If they were not necessary, they wouldn't have put them there. They put them there because they are supposed to be the one to, bring development to the state, create jobs, opportunities in the state, build roads, hospitals, education system in the state. By so doing, everywhere in Nigeria will move forward. I get me now. So these are the things that we're talking about. So, and we should not be keeping quiet when we see all these criminals running propaganda. Sorry guys. When we see all these criminals running propaganda against the country, we cannot continue to keep quiet anymore. I get me now. Cannot continue. So tomorrow is the D-Day, guys, and it's gonna happen. You understand me? Tomorrow, tomorrow is the D-Day. It's gonna happen. I saw a very short video of somebody, maybe all these content creators who travel to the north. The brother was giving us updates. We know that there are so many other issues happening in the north. You see, so many people have been abusing the north, saying all kinds of nonsense. We know that the north is richer than the south. That is the truth. I know that the north is richer than the south. I've said this thing many times, and some people think that I'm joking. The northern part of Nigeria is richer than the south. That is the truth. There is a very, very huge resources in the north that is yet to be tapped. And that resources in the north that is yet to be tapped is the sunlight or the sunshine, whatever you call it. Oh my God, only that alone is a renewable energy, is what do they call it? Green renewable energy. Um, is only that alone tells you that the north is richer than the south. So let people, let the governors or the leaders in the north begin to understand that the north is richer than the south. They can supply the whole of Africa with electricity, with so many things. I've said it before. Right now, they are the one feeding Nigeria, the whole of the country. They are providing their tomatoes, providing their food. The north is the richest, and they made us to believe that people in the north, maybe they don't go to school, which we know some large of them don't go to school. Which school? What school are they talking about? We don't need that rubbish school. We need people to read or understand, read and understand, and be able to communicate. So I don't know what people, they keep on painting the north black. That is not true. And they keep telling us about the insecurities in the north. But people are still living in the north, doing business in the north and surviving. Now, so we understand the issue of Boko Haram or whatever, which we know is political. All these things are political. So let nobody deceive you. When you hear anything happening, it's political. That's it. This is one of the things that you must understand. It is political. It is not just ordinary, it is political. Because somebody somewhere wants to use it to make a point. I get me now. Because I know that most Nigerians are fond of, you know, using their position to inflict pain on others. And that is what they have been doing. So I came across a video of a man. He's not even Nigerian. He's not a Nigerian. That he traveled to the northern part of Nigeria. And he was giving his report. And I want you to listen to the report of this young man. Remember, this is President Tinubu government. President Tinubu is on the throne. It doesn't matter anybody making noise. The gods of the land, our ancestors, they are fully behind President Tinubu. And you're going to see a lot of progress. Are you not seeing it already? The progress is in the eyes, is in your eyes. If you can see it, you will see it. Are you getting me now? But if you want to follow criminals and make noise, then that's it. The north is one of the blessed places in Nigeria. Are you getting me now? You know, they will cause a lot of problems. People will tend to run away from the north and they will harvest the resources there, sell it, you know, not accounted for. That is what they do. But I want you to listen to this update. Very important update. Pay attention to this.
Hello from Gombe State. I'm here in northeastern Nigeria. And the craziest thing about traveling here is this map.
So
this is from the UK.
Sorry, I'm going to report that again. He said, hello from Gombe State, the northeast of Nigeria. Gombe State. Pay attention, no? Giving you updates. And there's something that he said. Listen.
Hello from Gombe State. I'm here in northeastern Nigeria. And the craziest thing about traveling here is this map. So this is from the UK government. And Gombe State is listed as red on the map. They say they advise against all travel to Gombe. And I've been here for a few days. And I'm thinking, what Gombe are they talking about? The city is really nice. The people are incredibly kind and friendly. I've seen no military. I've seen no people dying in the street. I've been in the city. I've been outside of the city. It's just a completely different reality from maps like these to the reality of places like these where people are actually living normal lives. They're living nice lives. We went out in the evening. We had a wonderful time here. And it's just so surprising and disappointing to see things like this and realize, like, what Gombe are they talking about? It's a really amazing place, and I think there are so many misconceptions about northeastern Nigeria, that it's unsafe, that you're going to die immediately when you go there, that it's totally backwards.
Did you hear what he said? There are so many misconceptions. Not just in the northeast of Nigeria, it's everywhere in the country. There are so many misconceptions. And people know how to spread this misconception. That is, I call it misinformation and propaganda and fake news. They know how to spread it to the point that it become like people begin to believe them. Are you getting me now? So this is an update from, some of you always believe another person more than your own. Most of you believe another person more than your own. So he's giving you update of what is actually going on there. That Gombe State, there's no problem. Everywhere is Everywhere is making sense in Gombe State and others. You understand me? So Nigeria is the best. We are the one that will give the report. If we allow other people to report false information, it's not going to make sense. If you look at your neighbor selling anything, is your neighbor that is also part of your problem, because your neighbor is increasing the amount of food or amount of things to a certain level of that is very unreasonable. You understand me? That is a problem. That is a problem. For me, we have discussed this, how the federal government can figure it out to stop this problem, maybe regulation or what, to solve that problem, where people will just inflate the price of food or increase the price of food tremendously. That okay, I read a report of this latest this company. What's the name of that company that has been busted? The name of the company, I don't know what's the name of the company. Let me look for it. That company, they have so many subsidiaries. They are the one that have been influencing or speculating the exchange rate to the point that it will affect the price of exchange rate, and they will just be using it and be making money. So I don't know whether they say Olam or Olem. I don't even know the name of it. Is it Olam Nigeria Limited? Are you getting me now? Olam Nigeria Limited, Olam International, and there are 9 subsidiaries to the tune of over $50 billion. So now there's an investigation going on there, a mega economic fraud involving Olam in Nigeria Limited, Olam International, and their 9 subsidiaries to the tune of over $50 billion. So the DSS is investigating this. And they are saying that in a chain of round-tripping foreign exchange deals since 2015, can you imagine? The company, through its special purpose vehicles, SPVs, had booked about $34 billion with the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, as capital importation at official rates. But instead of investing the money into the Nigerian economy, sources said that the company round-tripped the forex and sold to businessmen, especially oil and gas marketers and industries such Indorama and Fone, at parallel market rates. Investigation revealed that Olam usually directed the forex buyers to lodge the naira equivalent into the account of one or many of its SPVs during the period under review. Although some of the companies have fictitious Nigerians as directors, you see that the accounts are solely managed by the Indian expatriates, some of whom are based in Europe and Asia. Terrible situation. Terrible situation. This is what we are talking about. The Nigeria situation is not peculiar. Individuals who will believe that woman working in the civil servant as whatever legal services in the Nigerian Petroleum Resources will be part of the people in the scam to steal over $11 billion from the country. It's the same thing. I told you that individuals are the one making life difficult for Nigerians. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. So you see this news now, the forex rate or exchange rate, all these things that you are talking about, is telling you people are the one involved. So they put money in Europe, in all those places, Indian expatriates. They do business, dubious businesses, making life difficult for Nigerians. All this parallel rate or black market or whatever they call it, influence our currency and make life difficult for Nigerians and all of that. We have never had a government that is interested in making life easy for Nigeria, but now we have. So President Tinubu is, looking into these issues and his team. He said investigation revealed that Olam usually directed the forex buyers. This is the information. Because I have been asking Nigerians, how come you people cherish dollars than your own naira? There must be something wrong. Investigation revealed that Olam usually directed the forex buyers to lodge the naira equivalent into the account of one or many of his SPVs during the period under review, although some of the companies have fictitious Nigerians as directors. So Nigerians always like all those some Nigerians, not all, they would like to flaunt themselves, flaunting. What is it? Flaunting. And they are not Nigerian, they are not directors, they are not the real directors. They just put their names. I said they use them. They use them. The accounts are solely managed by the Indian expatriates, some of whom are based in Europe and Asia. Can you see that? As the SSS or DSS opens probe into the FX fraud and anchor borrower scheme deals that took place under the suspended governor of CBN. That is why I was telling you. Today, Emefiele is now a free man. He used the same money in his own transaction, and then he used it to pay for his bill, and it's gone. This is the biggest problem in this country. This is the biggest, forget it. This is the biggest problem in this country. Are you getting me now? So look at it, this investigation now is what we're telling you now. So the suspended government since 2015, oh, you can imagine the damage that they have done to the economy. Godwin Emefiele, the country's secret police has uncovered a chain of shell companies linked to Olam. Sources said security agents uncovered traces of transfers into account controlled by different people that they mentioned here, which I don't want to. So that is what I'm telling you. But hopefully, by the special grace of the Most High, President Tinubu will succeed in this government. Hopefully, he will be able to uncover all these things and create a system that will prevent it from happening in the future. I get me now. How can our own government, CBN, will be working with different fraudsters, taking the money at a very official rate, and then they will now use it to put it at the parallel whatever market or whatever black market and be making life difficult for us, making things difficult. And that is what I've been telling. This is the cause of our problem. There's nothing else. So when you hear them talk nonsense, forget it. You understand me? Forget it. Now let me also read it. They say Dangote said to refund $4.89 billion to CBN. That the rapidly appreciating naira is said to gain more value as the chairman and CEO of Dangote Refinery is said to refund 4.89 billion out of the laundered forex during Emefiele's regime as the CBN governor. Can you see it? A total of over $12 billion was said to have been laundered. I don't want to call names, but I'm just telling you that individuals take advantage of people or the situation to enrich themselves, and that's what has been going on for a long time. So this wealth is not spread or shared maybe to a certain extent to reach everybody, individuals or Nigerians. Only few people have this money stored somewhere and they are not even using it. And I wanted to read about this Reno. Reno said passport issuance is now reduced to as little as 5 days, which I shared the testimony. The naira is appreciating against the dollar. JP Morgan's project our economy to significantly improve by December. Workers begin receiving the promised 35,000 naira wage support. In a significant diplomatic coup, of course, the German chancellor visit Nigeria. Crisis averted in Rivers State. Of course, I will talk about that. Yet, all these media houses and propaganda, they are not reporting them. They are not reporting the good news. So this is what we are actually talking about. And then you see some of these workers, they are receiving this 35,000, but they are not talking. They are just keeping quiet. Some of them are even part of the problem too. They are not sharing the good news, just like they will be condemning the country or the federal government. Now, some of them are started receiving the money, 35,000 extra. They are not even sharing the good news. Some of them, they don't even appreciate it too. You understand me? Which I know it might not still be enough. Of course, it's not enough. But then we need to change our system, our wage system or whatever. People need to be paid by hours, which means some of the jobs might not be necessary. Some of these civil servant jobs, the ministers in charge of this should look at this system. The world is improving. Everybody is talking about living wage all over the world. So the Nigerian system cannot remain the same for a very long time. They need to change it. In the UK, they look at it, they review it every time, and they change it to suit the present situation. Why is Nigeria different? Why will people be paying money that is not enough to even do anything? It does not make sense. People should be paid by hours. People should be paid by hours. So which means you can contract somebody to do 6 hours job. You can contract someone to do 10 hours job. All these civil servants, they don't even go to work. We receive the news. Many of they don't even go to work. At the end of the day, they receive salary, they ghost salaries, they ghost workers. All these things is causing a lot of damage. So there should be a digital system. Look at pay people by hours, make things to be simple, easy, pay living wage, let things work in the country. That is the only thing. So we need a system in place. I'm happy that the federal government is building a system because I'm aware of the the birth registration system, and all of that. So I know that it's going to take time to build a robust and a sustainable system. But these are the things that needs to be changed gradually. The civil servants do not need to be employed full time. They need to be employed part time or when necessary. There are some positions that don't need full time. These are the things we're going to be talking about from dinner. Of course, we are already setting the pace. But I'm just telling you that we know because of these problems, so that life will begin to make sense and things will begin to work in that country. That is the truth. I get it me now. We need to be changing all these systems to improve the economy and to make things to work. So individuals are the cause of the problems. Few individuals are the cause of the problem that we are facing in that country. Few individuals. Few individuals. The governors cannot be exempted. They are the number one cause of the problems, and some other politicians who are taking the advantage of it to make life difficult for Nigeria. So I'm going to also open the line. If you want to call in and make your contribution, you are free. Remember, tomorrow is the D-Day, of course. Tomorrow is the D-Day for people in Imo State, Kogi, and Bayelsa, for them to uh, make a difference. Are you getting me now? So that's it. That's the situation. So let nobody deceive you, guys. Let nobody deceive you. I salute you, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Nsima.
I salute you.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. I salute you. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you once again for your wonderful information
Yeah.
regarding the progress that we've been having in the country, and good evening to the listener.
Okay.
A lot of things is happening. Before I go, I'm glad that the NLC has been put in its right place. Despite he's trying to raise propaganda, but thank God for God. Old Uzodima is coming back.
Yes. When you were telling me about NLC, sorry, sir, sorry to cut you. Yes. When you were telling me about the NLC, I was like, the federal government know what to do to all these criminals. They are a bunch of criminals. You understand me? So you see, everything has been stopped. So let any of them come out on the street. They will receive it.
They've also put a court injunction on him, so
yes.
He cannot do it again.
Yes.
So that is how a proactive government is supposed to work. Not that you wait for something to happen and then you now be calling. You see, in the previous government, they will be back and forth with NLC. They will go and strike, they will come back, they will go and strike, they will come back. But this one, they have not been able to even go on strike.
No.
So that is the plus.
Yes.
And also, I'm glad that you mentioned this whole thing about Olam. Though I'm seeing some other newspapers saying that they denied it or whatever, there is no smoke without fire in this case. And the problem that we are facing, I want to believe that it was a deliberate, calculated fraud that was happening within our forex market that is actually destroying our currency. But thank God there's been a lot of things that the government has put in place which will help in checkmating. And there is one thing that you mentioned many months ago. You were talking about skills development, on what you are doing on your own side, as a fellow Nigerian, to see that our people are empowered technically. A similar thing is being done by the Minister of Digital Economy, which is the training of 3 million Nigerians. They've started, the first set will be 30,000, then after that first one, then they will move to 300,000. So the benefit of that is that in most of the countries across the world, they don't have youth population. So our population is now becoming our asset. So government is now looking at it from the point of technology that, okay, we can train our youth in different technology like cyber security, development, software developers, all those like IT related skills. After doing those training, they will help them in placing them locally in various areas of service, and also they can also place them internationally. So the reason why they have control number because whoever people they train, they want to be able to also place them, whether locally or internationally. So what that is going to do is that since it's going to be in a control system, the country will also benefit from it in terms of taxes from people that are working in collaboration with countries outside of Nigeria, but they are living in Nigeria. The tax and the benefit will come to Nigeria. And for those that are working in the domestic market, the money also is going to come to the people. That is how a proactive government is supposed to function. There's so many, like, if you notice, are you hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you, sir. Go ahead.
Okay. If you notice, like, ever since this government came in place, our oil production, as at September 1st, has grew to 1.7 million barrel per day. You know,
yes.
Last year we were struggling with 1.1, but September 1st, the production has increased to 1.7.
Mm-hmm.
That is not enough, meaning that our money generation will also improve and our FX market will also improve. That is what they are doing. And apart from that, they've also came up with a blend of crude, especially for some European nation, that has less sulfur, because they don't want sulfur in their crude. So the ones that we supply, the normal one has sulfur. So Nigeria created a blend for Europe. And they've also supplied to Netherlands and some, I think, France, that crude. That is a different crude from what we are supplying.
Yes.
So you see, there is a lot of innovation coming into our crude production, and not to talk of the gas. There is a gas revolution happening. They are scaling up the gas production, because when we say diversify, we want to increase our revenue. The first thing we can do to increase, like you said at the beginning, you said, no, you cannot plant something now and harvest it tomorrow, right? It needs time. But what government is doing, yes, and as much as they are working on the agricultural sector, they are also looking at what can we do now to increase our revenue generation. So now they focus on the oil and gas. Okay, fine. For the oil, we need to increase the volume. The goal that they are working towards is to get our crude oil production to 2 million barrels per day.
And all those other refineries will be ready, right? Port Harcourt, Owerri, all those places. Warri, is it Warri?
Yes. Yeah. Port Harcourt, this guy's refinery will be coming upstream properly, and they'll be able to supply with crude. I mean, Dangote, and there are other smaller modular refineries that we have not even mentioned, that are also, some of them are ready, some of them are coming upstream. So you can see there is a well-calculated system that they are working towards. And not to talk of what is happening in the mining sector. They've signed a contract with a German company. They are coming with the machine, because what the government did, they were only able to see the minerals on the surface, right? So when the German company comes, they will be able to look deeper to the earth to see how much do we have deep inside the earth. So meaning that what we thought we have, we can even have times 10 or times 20 of it. So that is what it means. So meaning that the mining also is going to be revolutionized, and it's not just about them, bringing this mining and what have you. They will also geoprotect those mining sites. They will identify those mining sites through satellite, and they will be monitoring those sites so that there will be no.
I mean, if we have not done that since, it means it might be too late, because some of these people have been tapping our resources a long time. Anyway, I'm just chipping that in. Go ahead.
Yeah. Because that is what we never did in the past. That is why we have so much insecurity, because people were creating insecurity to steal our resources. But now government is going to protect those areas. And also, what is going to happen in the border? The border is also very interesting, because no matter how you try to secure a country, you have to secure the border so that you know what comes in and goes out. So there are some illegal routes that people have been using to bring in things illegally or take things out illegally, and also shortchanging the custom from collecting their revenue. So what government is going to do, they are going to use software and satellite to also protect those areas. So with that satellite, you can actually see the images, you can see the mappings, you see the heat wave of the people moving. So you can actually track anyone that crosses illegal route. So when they see it, before we're thinking of getting people to mount all the border posts, but it's not possible. That is when technology becomes handy. So when you pick somebody through satellite, then you can send people immediately to go arrest them or pick them up, whatever. So that is much more better than the system that they've been using. So there's so many things that is coming in, like innovation, like you mentioned in your earlier discussion about the bat register, debt register, what have you. It also, that system they're bringing in also include migration. So for people that think they can move from their place to Akwa Ibom and be causing problem, you have to be registered on that system that you are migrating, so that the government of Akwa Ibom will know the number of people that is coming.
Can do planning, development, build schools that will accommodate everybody, all those things.
Yes. And if you are there to cause problem, they will pick you up, because you have to register with the migration. You cannot say, okay, election is happening and so many people are migrating there to cause problem. You'll be picked up. And the type of innovation that they are bringing to managing our economy, our movement, our population, so that we can actually get have that impact of service delivery on the people. The creativity that the creativity that the government has put in place in terms of our FX regime, what they've done is to say, okay, we are not going to subsidize currency, because what we are doing, we are subsidizing currency before. Look at what you exposed through the news you read with Olam. So now, what government has done is to stop subsidizing, meaning that they'll have more revenue, right? The revenue will be put into all those road construction, all those critical infrastructure that are needed, to help push our country for growth. And that is what is happening. And I also saw that our fake man, Peter B, was talking about the budget that the government introduced recently. And he was saying, trying to define it. He actually made a blunder. The supplementary budget was done because of, after the government removed the subsidy on dollars, right? Our currency got devalued. So most of the cost of projects that they've already increased because of that. So the supplementary budget is meant to cater for those increase, and also to pay for those NLC salary, that 35 that they're expecting to get. It's also to cater for that and all that. But when he was talking to the media, he was saying something else without mentioning those things they are doing. And I remember they asked him, why is it that some of your people in your political party in the House of Representatives,
why are they still collecting the SUV cars?
Yes. Then he says, no, for their own people is for business, but for other party is for something else. You see, we cannot cheat nature. We cannot continue to lie. Like, look, when we want to criticize government, let us criticize the government constructively. Not because of our person did not get in. No, it doesn't make sense. There's a lot of things that they are doing to increase revenue, to increase the. I believe that everybody requires. They need tools to do their work. But if you are not doing your work, then we have every right to kick you out, because we provided you with everything that you need. If Mr. Nsima becomes the minister tomorrow, I cannot say don't buy Mr. Nsima a new car. Buy it. If it's going to help his performance, that is how we have to do things. But now we are doing things differently, meaning that there's going to be accountability in governance. Unlike before, people were just doing things, nobody is checking on them. You can see all the ministers they sign performance bond.
Yes.
Meaning that if you don't perform, you'll be kicked out. You can see Uzodima, what was his name? Dave Umahi has been running everywhere. You can see the guy Alaki has been running everywhere because they signed performance bond. Even our former lawyer, what's his name? Who used to be in the label.
Is it what's his name? Falano? No?
No. The guy from the South. Okay.
Chris Ngige. No, South.
No, the one.
I can't remember.
That campaign for Tinubu that is now one of the minister. I think on the in the airline something minister of I've forgotten his portfolio.
Okay.
But anyways, he was telling his people that look, I don't want to be fired, so I will fire you first. Fired. So all of them knows that it's not going to be business as usual, where they will sit in the office and be drinking tea. They have to do their work. So everybody is running everywhere to get their work done. Look at you mentioned the one of the passport thing. What is done, people are giving testimony, and that is what is going to happen to all other ministers, and that is how we will quickly see the dividends of democracy. A lot of things are changing. It's only those that just choose not to want to see that will not see anything. Government is busy working hard. The senators are working with him. Like I like what the type of things that our uncommon Senate president has done in Akwa Ibom. Like he has created the foundation for Akwa Ibom. Like I've been seeing a lot of projects happening in Akwa Ibom, and I'm so impressed, especially with the sport, with the entertainment, what they are doing. They are being creative. If other states could do what Akwa Ibom is doing and concentrate on other things, our country will develop quickly. Is it only Akwa Ibom and Rivers and Lagos State that will carry the burden of the whole Nigeria? No. So it is time for you to start holding your state, your local government accountable. Let them be known for something. Let them be known for something. Because if they are not known for something, then they are not going to be part of their people are not going to enjoy the benefit because they've been giving them the money to do something in their state. And I think what the federal government must do, they need to, all the money that they give to state for the FAC allocation, right? They need to deliberately take the digit, the ID for those money so that they will be able to trace what they do with the money. Because part of what we are having in the FX problem is that this money that was given to the state, they use it to go and buy dollars and keep some of the state governors. So government must track how this money is going so that if they discover that money is going around, then they need to audit the state, whichever state that they found wanting. They need to audit them and get them arrested. I think they must give all the state governors immunity. I don't think they deserve it. Because at this point, we want to see aggressive development. And for us to get it, all hands must be on deck. Everybody must be audited. Everybody must be checked out. Because everybody must perform. And that is the only way we can translate what is happening from the top to the bottom.
From top to bottom.
Thank you so much, Isima, for your wonderful presentation. Do you have any question before I?
Well, the only question I have is tomorrow. Kogi, Imo, and Bayelsa, is election. Yeah. We have seen how Ajero wanted to destabilize Imo State. But thanks to Hobu Zodima, who is an experienced governor, and he has been able to deal with that rubbish. He did not immediately. Ajero brought the stupidity to Imo State. He was able to quench it very fast, because if not, it could have spread. So I can see that all their plans. When somebody, I don't know whether it was you or some other people called me, they were so worried that will Hobu Zodima be able to come back? We have seen that there's nothing that can stop Hobu Zodima. We have seen the news that the PDP chair, whatever candidate have stepped down, whether it's true or not, we don't care. But we just know that Hobo Zodima is going to come back. What do you think will be the outcome of the election? Because some people are saying there's going to be crisis and all of that. There's going to be a lot of problems. What is your, your expectations?
The people that are talking against Hope Zodima are not from even Imo State. That's number one. Number two, they are outside. Most of them are outside of the country.
Okay.
The others are from other states.
Yes.
But the people of Imo State knows what their governor is doing. So they will come out and vote for him. There is no all this propaganda that they are making is not going to work. The same thing applies to Bayelsa State. Those people that know.
Do you know the candidate of Bayelsa State? Somebody says, is it Diri or whatever? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But I think he's won before something happened or whatever. He's a very popular guy in Bayelsa State.
Yes.
So it's definitely going to win because there's been a lot of court case trying to stop him from contesting election. The same thing that happened to Tinubu.
Yeah.
They're trying to do it to him because they know he's going to win.
Yeah.
But he's going to come out. That one, I don't even have any problem. He's going to win. And the one for Kogi, also, I can see him winning because there is no opposition. The opposition is a comedian, a stick maker.
Is it Dino?
Dino is a stick maker. It's a comedian. So that one, he should rather be doing skit on Facebook. He shouldn't focus on government. I remember him falling during the campaign of the presidential campaign for.
He was making mockery of our president.
No, that is how it's going to fall on election day. So that we can use that video to say this is how the comedian fared after the election, But thank you so much, Nsima.
Thank you very much, sir, for your contribution. I so much appreciate it. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
God bless all of us. Thank you very much. Okay, that was a wonderful contribution, guys. We have lots of patriotic Nigerians that are, doing their own by their own, and working together to make sure that this country move forward. The line is still open. If you want to call in, you are free to call in. I have 3 minutes or thereabout to make this contribution, guys. So they also try to cause problem in Rivers State, but that also failed. They also failed. That's why we are proud of our president. President Tinubu is a man for the job. He knows how to bring everybody together to make sure that they work for, to achieve the objective, the purpose. And I'm so much happy because when I saw the comment from Asari, even the comment from the governor in Rivers State, that shows that yes, there's leadership in place that is able to control or resolve issues. We are not going to say that there will be no issues or problems or challenges where people will have misunderstanding, but you need to have like a system or a leadership in place that can be able to resolve those issues. And then we saw how they wanted to cause problem in River State, a lot of but that alone stopped because it cannot be. It wouldn't have been easy, man. But it's only possible right now because of President Tinubu. So don't take it for granted. Leadership is very important to move the country forward. And now we have that leadership in place, which is President Tinubu, making sure that things work out. I can tell you, are you getting me now? I can tell you that it's working. And the outcome of it are, of course, we have seen different comments by different people. Many times from the governor, Fubara of Rivers State. We have also recently saw a comment from Asari Dokubo. I'm going to play that so that you listen to what Asari Dokubo said, and then even calling everybody in the state, Rivers State, to come together, to work together for the good of the state. I'm telling you guys, if you don't work together with your governor, support your governor, hold your governors accountable, my brother, your state will be nothing to write home about. You'll be running up and down, just like Akwa Ibom now. We don't know what is happening in Akwa Ibom. And just like we promised him, we are coming for him very, very soon. You understand me? I want you to listen to the comment from Asari Dokubo, confirming that they have resolved all their issues and they are working together to make sure that everything work out. That is what we want, and that is why we are saying Imo State people, Kogi State people, Bayelsa State people, rise up now to support your own that will bring prosperity to your state. No, I don't want music, guys. Don't want music, bro. Did you hear that?
And he had been a pillar of support to me in my most trying period. That's telling over and over. A lot of people will not believe I stake my life. And my brother here, he contributed enormously to what happened to us. But we appreciated everybody who contributed. I am not a regular politician. I am just a friend of my brother. I am not looking for appointment. But there are those who are looking for appointment around. And they made sacrifices. They risked their lives. And all these individuals are looking up to me. I will not do anything that will cause the president to and all those who are around me should be rest assured that I will the support of the president. Also, about River State, the governor of River State, for that disagreement, but as brothers, we will not continue on the path of bearing politics against each other. Like my brother said, we must always look forward and work for the good of River State. And I also appeal to the Minister for Guidance and Right Direction that whatever problem they have committed, they may have had, they should have immediately resolved when it comes to the issue of Nigeria.
So you see, I don't know if you heard what Asari Dogoba was saying that in that video. Yeah, I mean, calling on everybody involved to make sure that they work together to resolve their indifference and all of that. And that can only be possible through the leadership of our president, His Excellency Asiwaju Bola Tinubu. That's it. That's all I can tell you. Understand? So don't worry. We are already on track. Nigeria is back on track. And we are going to achieve success already. All those people talking rubbish, running propaganda, at the end of the day, all of them they are going to wither away. By that time, we'll be dancing. We'll be dancing, and everybody will be happy. And very soon, most people will not remember the sacrifices because everybody will be celebrating. You understand me? So I'm going to be live tomorrow, hopefully by the special grace. Try to give update of what is going on in Kogi, Imo, where again, Bayasa. Just we are making progress. For those people reporting my pages, keep on reporting. Okay, I encourage you to report so that at the end of it, you will know that we are kings and queens and we overcome the world. I get him. So please make sure you report the page very, very well. You understand me? So that at the end of the day, you won't say, "Oh, we did not do it." Just do everything you can. You understand me? But I can assure you that we are going to defeat you. You understand me? We are going to defeat you. We have already seen the signal already. What does that mean? We have already seen the signal that in the next 4 years, that Nigeria um, is going to be one of the best countries in the world. That we are going to be proud of our passport, and everybody will be giving testimony. Are you getting me now? And the person that is going to make that possible is President Tinubu. President Tinubu, are you not seeing it? They have threatened all kinds of things. They can't do nothing. They do nothing. Nothing. They can't do anything because the master is on the throne. Mm, mm. Follow who no road. Simple. Don't follow criminals shouting everywhere, running propaganda everywhere, promising you fake. What do you call it? Biafra. Today somebody came to my inbox and was abusing me. I was telling him, say yes, I agree. Call me any names. Any name you want to call me. We don't care. We have defeated you. You told us that Obi who is coming. Up till now, Obi has not come. You told us that what do you call it? Biafra is coming. Biafra has not come. Those are the people that are running the propaganda everywhere. They use their brothers and sisters, home and abroad, to try to destabilize the government. It all failed. I can just imagine how Chimamanda will be feeling that after she wrote a stupid letter to the to Biden or whoever, nothing happened. After they use all their brothers to write all kinds of queries, whatever, to Chicago State University, nothing happened. After they, I understand their pain. It's a terrible pain. And then they came and be telling us that America is is Biafra. If you tie two pieces of wrapper, hey, what nonsense. Anyways, I don't want to talk too much about that. So tomorrow, I started early so that I can go and sleep and get myself ready for tomorrow. I don't want to go into another conversation. I will just get ready for tomorrow, and all of us, will be live to see what is going on. Hopefully, we'll get direct report of what is going on in Imo, in Kogi. Of course, I mean it's already obvious. We know that Hobo Zodima is coming back there. Kogi, of every is done. There is no way Dino can become. There is no way Dino can become governor. It is not possible. He never loved good thing. He never. There's no. There is no way Dino can become governor in Kogi State. You understand me? So that is a done deal. At the end of this exercise, PDP will collapse. If not for people like Wike, if not for people like if not for people like Wike, they will just maintain the party, just to be there. But in recent, all of us are making sure that Nigeria progress. Are you getting me now? If not because of Wike, PDP will not collapse because everybody can see that what's his name? Uh, what's that man name? Atiku is irrelevant. He's not adding any value to the party. Rasabi is not adding any. He's not adding any value to the party. So there is no, and he's not commanding any change. So it's a done deal. But because of people like Wike, I will talk about the five. The five governor, the G5 of PDP. Those are the ones that are still holding the PDP. If not, everything for them for bakata for grand. You understand me? So anyway, so we'll leave it there, guys. We'll continue this conversation next time. Let's fingers crossed and see what is going to happen tomorrow. And just like we have said, we want APC to win all the states. Simple. Because we want development in all the states. Because if you want development, you have to align with the federal government. That's the way it works. If you are going to be fighting the federal government, it means you are not going to bring development in your state. It's as simple as that. And the people are going to be suffering. You understand me? So our prayers will remain or continue that our president uh, become increase in wisdom. Jackie Peter, I see you. Our president increase in wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and in good health to make the right choices, to select the right people, to appoint the right people to work with him, to continue to bring that change and development in the country. That's our prayers, guys. Wisdom, understanding to make the right decision. That's our prayer for the president, and to surround himself with people that are not going to deceive him, people that are going to work with him to make sure that things work in the country. That's our prayers, and for all the patriotic Nigerians, good health, good health for us to witness the change that is coming in Nigeria. I get it now because President Tinubu is on the throne, and nothing anybody can do to stop it. So for all those people running propaganda, reporting my pages. My brother, increase, try as much as possible as you can. But because if you don't succeed, you are going to make sure that all of you will go down. All of you running propaganda, you know, talk, shouting Biafra, all of you will go down. That's all I can tell you. Try as much as possible to report this page. But if you cannot succeed to bring it down, just know that all your deceit propaganda has come to an end. That's all I have to tell you. Of course, you know my name. My name is Akbarawa Nsima, the first son of Idu. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend our land. Stay blessed, guys, until I come your way next time. Bye bye for now, guys. Bye bye. Thank you very much for being part of this program. Bye bye, guys. All right, let's do it on YouTube. Bye bye. Stay blessed on LinkedIn, on Twitter. Bye bye for now, guys.